Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Repearon, and today we're going to be going on a mission in the new experimental build in Deep Rock. So we have all the new weapons as of right now. So first up we're going to be taking a look at the coil gun. This is Gunner's third secondary weapon, and this is a little rail pistol that does very high damage. So, the build that I'm going to be running with this is this one, and this is more of a first impressions video. I was streaming this earlier today to get kind of an understanding about the weapons. I tried them both with and without mods, and with at least one of their overclocks. If you do have the experimental build, then you can try out all the overclocks. So far, the only one I've tried out with this one has been the Hellfire, which seems pretty good to me. Maybe we'll do a showcase trying out all the overclocks at some point if you guys would like to see that. So what I'm running, and keep in mind that this could all change very quickly because this is still an experimental build. This isn't live or anything like that. None of these have been changed. None of them have been balanced. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of changes over the next couple weeks or months. First up, I'm running Optimized Magnetic Circuit. This increases our charge speed, which does seem to help out quite a bit. You can charge up your shot really well, but all of these in Tier 1 seem pretty good. Then we have Improved Feed System. This is just faster reloads. We've got Concussion Shockwave. This is a stun that stuns any nearby enemies. Then I've got Shockwave, which deals direct damage similar to how the Boomstick does to any enemies that are directly in front of you within a cone. I'm not sure how far the distance is for this weapon. And then I'm going with the Dilated Injector System, which gives us bonus AoE. This weapon is very interesting in that it works kind of as an AoE weapon and as more of a pocket sniper rifle. I'm going to be running this with the Leadstorm minigun, running a little more oomph, running kind of a standard build, increased platform stability, so accuracy, ammo, blow through rounds, charged up speed, and cooling. Most of the other stuff here is pretty standard, kind of the standard builds that I usually run. So I won't be going over that. Let's just hop into a mission. And we're going to be taking this on Haz 5. Just see how it works right away. So we're here, and the way that you use this weapon is that you have to charge it. You can't just shoot it immediately, although it is charging really fast because I did pick that one mod for it. You do have to charge it up all the way, and if you hold it for too long, the gun will just stop. It won't let you hold this forever. However, there is another mod that actually lets you get more damage the longer you hold it, up to a certain extent. I'm not sure how much more damage you get from that or anything. I'm also wondering if this does damage to, like, Evo nuts, so it does not seem to. Huh. Alright, well, interesting. I'm not going to even bother going for secondaries in this. There's really no reason to. We don't get experience, or we don't get to keep our experience from this, so this will just be the primary missions and just fighting stuff. So for this, I'm just looking for the salvaged mules, which are not over here. They're on the other side. We do have some enemies over there. Nope. Go on, man. Alright, so after every shot with this, you do need to charge it back up. It does seem to have pretty much infinite pierce. So if you do hit it through multiple enemies, as well as you can kind of see this lingering effect around it, this actually does damage over time. And kind of does damage in an area. So it doesn't actually seem bad to use this against crowds. You can, of course, shoot this right through the floor or right through the walls to hit enemies too. Hopefully I can kind of show that. Yeah, there we go. So you don't have to be all that accurate with this weapon. It does benefit from accuracy. But so far when I've used it without any mods, it did feel a little bit slow. It didn't seem to run through ammo too fast though, which was kind of surprising. I figured it would. But so far it seems pretty consistent at what I kind of hoped it would be. Oh, we got another lich.
I said danger.
Ow. I'm glad I brought heightened senses. It seems great for taking out things like this. Any heavily armored enemy, it seems like you have infinite armor break on it, or ignore armor. This also does work on dreadnoughts. I did get to try that earlier today, and it seems really good for that. I ran through ammo with this. Wow, that's a lot of loot bugs, though. Alright, well, let's call this in. I honestly don't know if the weapons aren't that ammo efficient, or it's just because I'm using them a lot as to why they feel this way to me. Because otherwise they feel alright. Alright, let's try this out here. So we've got this ready. We've got a massive loot bugs over here, including a golden loot bug.
Only got one shot at this.
I do like this faster charge speed. I think that's a nice addition to this. Get rid of all this stuff real quick.
Triangulation at 50%.
Yeah, I want to try out my new gun. Yellow bugs. It also seems to have a very high chance of done. Well, that's because I'm running the stun on it. Never mind.
The triangulation zone. Get back
It does seem pretty useful for taking out things like oppressors, though, because you can just shoot right through them.
Shield in place. Grenade! Triangulation at 75%. Almost
Oh,
there.
that's annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna go down from poison. Yeah.
The mission. Get back to
Let's
the
go, grab
triangulation
me.
zone.
Yeah, that exploder's actually gonna help.
Please get back into the triangulation zone. We risk completely losing your signal.
Oh, there's a goo bomb too. Another one? At least we still got our shield though. Take out all this.
Return to the triangulation
That
zone.
hurt.
We're losing your connection.
I think we're good now though. I think I got rid of all the big
The
threats.
triangulation zone. We're losing you.
Here, get into cover.
And let me grab this. Health back. Sorry, loot bugs. Don't want to be killing you. I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed by everything.
Triangulation completed. Remote control reestablished.
Alright.
Stand by. Sending in fresh fuel cells for the drop pod.
Some people during the stream were asking if they changed Has 5. I don't think they have. I think it's the same, but maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe for the experimental they changed it slightly, but it could just be me just getting unlucky. Oh, I did a little
Cells
loot bug.
arrived. Connect them to the
Easy
drop
little
pod
guy.
by dragging out the charge cable.
Get behind something. Yeah!
Alright, well, looks like we got rid of everything. I honestly have no idea where it. Let's see, where is it? It is right under. Okay. Sorry, little loot bugs.
Oh man, this ain't what I signed up for.
Did I kill the golden one by accident? No, the golden one's still there. Okay, good. Didn't want to kill him.
Fuel cells connected. Now you just need
It's
to
not a
prep
great
the
place
fuel
to be
cells for the
fighting
charge
unless all the bugs
sequence will
wander
begin.
across that. There we go. There's some of the
Bloody
bugs.
hell, you're hot to kill.
Damn. You're really unlucky with the web spinners this time around.
Fuel cells at 50%.
Yeah, so like 50%. This does seem pretty nice for just picking things off at a distance quickly. It feels similar to like the revolver with elephant rounds in that way, at least to me. I'm just wondering if you're really going to pick this weapon over like that. You
Bloody
might,
sod it. And here I just
because
polish my
obviously if you
feet.
don't have elephant rounds, this feels like a great substitute for that.
Fuel cells at 75%. We're almost there.
Where's some of these coming from? And it does feel really nice that you don't need to worry about terrain. So if anybody pings it, you should be able to hit it pretty easily. Yeah, get rid of that. I'm pretty much out of shots at this. I also like the reload animation, whatever it is when you push R.
Fuel cells fully
It does feel
charged.
pretty nice for
Drop
this
pod
one.
engine powering up. Hold your ground. We're almost ready to throw you and the goods out.
Ammo.
Pod reaction.
More exploders. Like that.
Shield. Ready to kill some more crates.
Alright. Gotta use this gun some more.
On mainframe booting.
This I really like about it.
Can't move.
And I'm really liking the faster charge speed slash faster reload.
Well, think again.
Like this feels really nice. It's just a weapon to flick
Orbital
to.
trajectory.
It almost feels kind of like the M1000 with its charge shots.
Shield charged.
Like great for just spotting targets
Powering
and
radiation
blasting.
shielding.
Although you do run through ammo pretty quick with it. Kind of like the M1000 if you do that. So you should probably only save that for like
Decom operation.
acid spitters or dealing with big enemies or something.
Pod thrusters calibrated. Drop pod powered up and ready to leave. It's time
Alright,
to
we
bring
can
it
get
all
out of here
home.
then.
Get on board. We're leaving with or without you. That's one for the books. Retrieving escape pod.
Okay. Alright, well, first impressions of the coil gun is that I do like it. I think it's cool. Am I going to take it over the base guns like an unoverclocked revolver or burst pistol? Potentially. If I only want this to deal with single targets at range, then yeah, I think it's pretty good for that. Is it better than the revolver? Maybe. At very long ranges, potentially. You don't have the limitation of having to actually see the target directly to hit them with this. So it could be good on other missions, especially if you're trying to hit like turrets in the industrial sabotage mission. It's really good for that. If I wanted crowd control, this is also not a terrible option for it, but I think that like the burst pistol would probably be better for that. All of Gunner's secondaries are pretty accurate. All of them do pretty good damage, and I think there is a place for each of them as of right now. I don't know what is going to change in the future on this, and I'm sure I'm going to change this build up a ton because this is pretty much just the first time I'm trying it. I like it, but I'm sure it could be improved upon, and of course with overclocks, who knows what you can build this into. So thank you guys so very much for watching this. I really do appreciate it, and special thanks to the supporters of this channel. These are my members over here on YouTube and my patrons over on Patreon. They get early access to videos like this, and if you'd like to be a part of it, you can. There are links down in the description. Thanks everybody who does that. It helps out the channel a lot. I'll catch you guys next time. Till then, stay cool, and bye-bye!